Be sure you check the oil after they do it. Not a drop of oil in the thing. What's up? Long time no see. It's been a while, so I figured what better time to do a Tbones tip and talk about some preventative maintenance. Not so much the maintenance itself, but some of these shops we go to. I recently had an issue where I went to a shop for a PM. After the PM, I did a pre-trip on the truck, and well, let's just say, well, here, take a look at this. So if you let Ryder do anything to your truck, be sure you check the oil. And this goes with any places. Be sure you check the oil after they do a PM, because I just checked, did a pre-trip before I'm picking up my truck. Not a drop of oil in the thing. Not a drop on the dipstick. Here, yeah. I'll show you. So they just did the PM. Look at that. Y'all saw me pull that out, right? So I pulled it out, wiped it off, stick it back in, pull it back out. Nothing. Okay, so what happened was I come out of the shop. I did a pre-trip because I was using my clock, as you always should. But you should always double check these shops. Make sure they've tightened the bolts. Make sure they've put oil back in the truck. They had put oil in the truck, but they didn't put enough oil in the truck. I checked the dipstick. There was not a drop of oil on the dipstick, so I took it back around. They're like, oh, I don't know how that happened. And I asked them, how much did they put in? And they put in, he said, 42 quarts. Well, that works out to about 10.5 gallons. These trucks take generally, I don't know, 11.5, 12.5 gallons, somewhere in there. But at that point, he put more oil in, but then he overfilled it. Luckily, he didn't overfill it by much, so I'm hoping that'll burn off. But my oil pressures are fine, and everything's all good with that. But you got to double check these shops works. These shops works? These shops work. I'm no mechanic, but you got to know your truck as well. So, you know, the best you can, not being a mechanic. But, yeah, always double check their stuff. It makes me wonder about some of these shops when they, especially when they do wheels and brakes and stuff like that. I mean, that could have been really bad. That could have cost me a motor. So it was a good thing I checked. With that said, that's your T-bone tip, and good to see you guys. I've got another T-bone tips in the works, so keep a lookout for that. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. Thanks for trucking with T-bone. I know it's been a while. I've had a lot of stuff going on, which you will hear about in an upcoming video. With that be said, wow, words are hard this Monday morning. Hang on, better get another drink of coffee. That's better. Let's try this again. Take two. With that being said, y'all be safe out there. Watch out for your fellow drivers, and y'all have a good Thanksgiving. See you guys soon.